Let's get the music going. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Monday night. Yes, we are hitting the music once again because the Knicks were back in action tonight against the Eastern Conference number 1 seed Boston Celtics. No Jaylen Brown for the C's, but the Knicks put on their suits, strapped up their briefcase, and went to work. This was a defensive, physical matchup, and the New York Knicks were ready for the fight from the opening tip. And really never looked back, man. We're leading in this game by as much as 20 points. Julius Randle back to work. The bench tandem of Quickly and Josh Hart continuing to wreak havoc on teams. And the block nest monster Mitchell Robinson with some clutch plays in the fourth quarter would help put this thing away. Jason Tatum would end up getting ejected out of this game. See you later. He wasn't ready for the heat. He wasn't ready for the pressure, Madison Square Garden, because the Knicks would roll 109-94. 6 in a row. 5 in a row at MSG. 8 of their last 9. 9 games over 500. Are you ready to jump out the window, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready to jump out of the window? Let's get it going. KFTV postgame live presented by Manscaped. CP the Fanchise Alex Trataros on the ones and twos. Are you ready to jump? The first test of a big week for the Knicks. And they passed this one with flying colors, man. Offensively, it was a tough start for both teams. And no Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. But for the Knicks, they came out ready to go. Physically, defensively, they were on Tatum like white on rice. Give credit to Quentin Grimes. Give credit to Josh Hart. The help defense, they were keying in on him. The biggest factor in this game for the Celtics was their three-point shooting. The best three-point shooting team in the league, an elite offense, a prolific offense. Knicks hold the C's to 21% shooting from downtown. Great job. Great job. Yeah, Julius Randle once again off to a hot start. Double digits in the first quarter. And that was perfect because it took Brunson a little bit of time to get going. Took RJ a little bit of time to get going. So, once again, you needed Julius to really be your pace setter in this game offensively for the Knicks. And then how about the six-man of the year matchup? We talked about it earlier today, Al. We talked about it earlier today. Emmanuel Quickly, Malcolm Brogdon, shooting the fair one, going head up. And Quickly, you could tell Quickly wanted this one, man.
Oh, he wanted it. He wanted the smoke. He wanted everything.
You could tell Quickly.
Took his lunch.
You could tell Quickly wanted this one tonight, man. 23 points for IQ. 7 of 13 from the field. Another efficient night for IQ. 4-7 from downtown. You could tell he wanted this one bad. Emmanuel Quickly was all over the court. Offensively, defensively. Brogdon had his moments. Don't get me wrong. Brogdon had a good game as well. Had a great game. But Quickly was definitely in here and wanted to make his presence felt.
CP, we talked about it on Knicks Weekly. One game down to this week for a very important week to show the league, to put the league on notice that the New York Knicks are not messing around this season, all right? Yeah. These guys continue the winning streak. They went 9-2 in February. Josh Hart era still undefeated. All right? Jason Tatum let the New York Knicks get into his own head. It looks like he needs his buddy Jaylen Brown out there to take some pressure off of him.
Yeah.
Only enters the game with 14 points, goes 6-18 from the field. 1 for 9. Talk about that New York gritty defense. They didn't let him eat. He was struggling, complaining to the refs, trying to get calls. You even saw the refs trying to help him out a little bit for a second. You know, they're like, oh, you know what? That is an offensive foul on Jalen Brunson. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You're just trying to get the game back in there. No, it ain't. Yeah. All right? Get out of here with that nonsense. But guess what? I was at the game where the Knicks beat them out here with a Jaylen Brown choke job. Now we got a Jason Tatum choke job. Yeah. This man couldn't handle the hot lights of Madison Square Garden. You need your buddy out there. All right, I get it. We see it now. We see it. It's all good. But, yo, enough about them. Knicks played great tonight. All right. Julius Randle, fantastic. Jalen Brunson, he's still struggling to find a shot, but once again, he's just continuing to use his body to get to the free throw line and make an impact that way. RJ had his moments tonight. Overall, it was okay. Not a great night for him. But Emmanuel quickly off the bench, giving you 23 points, 7 for 13, 4 for 7 downtown, 5 for 6 for the free throw line. Quickly, just you mentioned it. You mentioned it. He had a chip on his shoulder tonight. We were talking about it. Brogdon being in the 6th man of the year. Quickly, he's like, no. Give me that award. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why I'm impactful for this team. Comes off the bench, gives you 23 points, incredible defense. All right. Two-way player. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, CP. I'll tell you this. For everyone out there, if you're jumping out the window, throw a window emoji into the chat. All right. First and foremost.
Who is jumping out the window tonight?
And last time I jumped out the window going into a lake. We need to go higher, CP. We need to go higher. We need to go to the heavens. All right. We are jumping out from the window from the heavens. All right. Catch me outside.
All right, Josie. All right, so Al is out of there with no parachute. Out of there, man. Hey, for good reason. 9 games over 500. And I just like their approach. Even when the shots weren't falling, their defense was there. Their effort was there. The communication on defense was there. They felt this game. I had a good feeling about this game. And I had a feeling that without Jaylen Brown, that the Knicks were going to go away with this thing, and they did. Because you could feel it, man. This team is feeling it. They know they're a good team. And this was a big litmus test, a big matchup for them. And they rose to the occasion. Zay from Maryland. Zay, let's go.
It's definitely a good win. I don't care about Brown being out. They still have the top team in the league right now. So definitely put some respect on it. And we got to have a little bit more confidence, man. I'm tired of people sitting there trying to hunt for Cleveland in the playoffs. I think this team right now can take on anybody. And I think this game tonight shows that. So we got to have a little bit more confidence in this team. This team is, for the first time, is built off talent. We made the play 2 years ago, built off grinding and, hustling it out and literally on Julius's back. This team this year is more talent between Brunson and Hart coming in here now. Even Hartenstein was a pickup. It's like we have a good team that's like we can sacrifice one person having an off day and still doing good. So definitely a good game. We definitely got to keep supporting the team. Julius, if there's any more Julius haters, I don't know what else you want from the man.
Yeah.
At this point, y'all just really just looking for something to be mad about. And some of them moved over to the RJ hate train. At the end of the day, if RJ comes back next year as a bomb year, everybody's going to be jumping ship again and trying to get back on the bandwagon. It don't work like that. Sometimes players just have off years, off games, whatever. We gotta support the team regardless of what. So let's just keep it going, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Y'all got to give love to Tibbs, give love to the front office, because this front office, man, they were taking heat earlier in the season. And, shout out to them for the first time just not caving under pressure. The old office would have caved under pressure, would have been got rid of Julius, would have been got rid of had to start all over again. Consistency is key, and this team has consistency for once in a lifetime. We got players that are starter level players on the bench that are starter level coming off the bench, dropping 18, 19, 20. That's what we need. That's a winning team, and we finally have that by just staying patient and letting these players grow.
Yeah.
So let's just keep on doing it, man. Keep supporting the team. And, you guys keep doing y'all thing, man.
Appreciate it.
Success is going to come with this team doing what they're doing.
Appreciate it.
Have
My
a good
guy
one.
Zay always rocking with us heavy, man. Salute, Zay. And as he said, it's talent. It's talent. Brunson acquisition, talent. Giving his team a lift. The Hart acquisition, what was I saying prior to Hart? Not a knock on McBride. Good effort, good kid, hustler. But you needed a talent upgrade at that spot. You needed that. And so what Hart has brought off this bench is everything that Deuce is giving you, which is the hustle, which is the defense, but it's more talent on the offensive end. It's easier opportunities to get baskets. It's an easier opportunity to get to the hole and to draw contact, to shoot the three, to play make, to make a bit more savvy plays as just a more experienced player. It's a talent upgrade.
Man.
Let's go.
CP. Alex.
Let's go.
Man. Y'all hear that, man? Do y'all hear that? Hey, that's the plane flying into the playoffs. You heard me? We ain't cruising into that thing. We flying into that thing. Man, hey, CP, you all in my head, man. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you, man, Julius Randle, man, I got to start with him. I said I was going to buy his jersey, man. He done cemented it, man. I should have been got it, Julius. I'm sorry. I should have been got your jersey. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, for anybody that's listening, Julius Randle is a star, period. 25 points, 10, almost 11 rebounds a game. And the reason why the man is a star, CP, let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. Hey, 2 out of the last 3 years, this man has been an all-star. In 2 of those last 3 years, this man has gotten MVP votes both times that he's been an all-star. And in 1 year, oh, yeah, that's right, most improved player of the year. Man, what Julius Randle is doing, Julius Randle is carrying this team. And the thing, Julius Randle is a tone setter. And those are what you call stars. Notice I didn't say superstars. Mm-hmm. Superstars are made in the playoffs. We waiting for Julius to show up in the playoffs along with the rest of these cats. But, man, I'm telling you, I'm loving what the New York Knicks are doing. The front office got us looking right. This thing is set up to be sustainable for a long time. And the Knicks are playing with house money. Nobody expected the Knicks to be in the playoffs. And it's looking like it's going to be a head-on collision with Cleveland. And I'm telling you right now, Cleveland better tighten up because their engine dropping a little bit of oil, on the freeway. They're losing games. They're flipping. That timing belt seems like it needs to be changed. The New York Knicks is creeping right on their heels. The New York Knicks going to mess around and get that 4 seed the way this thing looking, and they're going to be hosting the home playoffs. And the beautiful thing, and the reason why the Knicks is a problem, the Knicks have always been all season pretty much a team that can win on the road.
Yeah.
Now they're winning at home. And what's the key to win series? You have to win on the road.
Yep.
The New York Knicks is unbothered. And I have to talk about Emmanuel quickly. Shout out to Alex for saying it. Two-way player. And the beautiful thing about Quickly, man, Quickly conditioning is off the chart because that man gives the same amount of energy on the defensive end as he does on the offensive end, man. Shout out to everybody else doing their thing. Shout out to Josh Hart for coming on this team and looking like he's been here. Shout out to Brunson, man. Even shout out to RJ, man. You got to tighten up, RJ. Get better, man. You the key. You the key. You got to get better. Stop being on this roller coaster. Stop being up and down. You know what I mean? You had 25 points the last game. You come tonight, you had 10, and you had a bunch of turnovers, man. You got to calm down. Take what the defense give you. Use your teammates. Enjoy this thing. Knicks family, man. And I'm out.
Ron Cleveland closing the show, ladies and gentlemen, with a 5-star call, man. Good to hear from Ron. Shout out to all the callers. Shout out to Manscaped. Shout out to Prize Picks. Shout out to player ratings, man. Player ratings back, man. Go to KnicksFanTV.com and read KnicksFanTV Remy's full recap of the game plus player ratings. It is a great, great read. And as Alex said, we have a number of great write-ups, man. KnicksFanTV Max has been a great addition to the team. He takes a look at things by the numbers, man. It really breaks this thing down analytically. We love that. Shout out to Jalen, Mike, Luke, all the guys at KnicksFanTV.com, man. We have a round table coming up. And that's another good one. Is the round table up or is it coming up?
Oh, it's up.
It's up. Round table is up as well. So
we got content, man. We got content.
Absolutely. Content for days. So great show, Al. Great show, all the mods. Great show, Edgar. And everybody who was tuning in. Remember that this show is presented by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com. Use promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. Also go to prizepicks.com and use promo code KFTV for an instant deposit match of up to $100. Knicks win, man. 9 games over 500. What a night. What a night. And the show keeps rolling Wednesday night as the Nets come from out of the swamps, New Jersey, and step into Madison Square Garden. Hopefully they take their shoes off. But, yeah, let's get another W, man. 5th seed locked in. A great show, Al. Remember that the show's also available in audio podcast format. Make sure you guys check that out. Salute to the replay gang. If you miss it on video, you can catch it on audio, man. So we will see you guys Wednesday night. Post-game live, man. CP, Alex, we out of here. Great job, Al. Peace.
Great job, bro.